So I take this opportunity to welcome every one of you for this particular class. Today we are handling topic 9, interactions between PR and marketing. Interactions between PR and marketing. Now, when you talk about PR and when you talk about marketing, there has what we call a contention. Contention is an argument from the PR perspective and an argument from the marketing perspective. So the marketers see marketing as a very big activity as opposed to PR. While PR on the other side, they see marketing, they see themselves as a big picture, and marketing is what we call a subset of public relations. So there has been a debate, there has been an argument concerning the two. Which one is bigger than the others? Now, when you look at marketing, let's start with marketing. Marketing, those people who are doing marketing and business courses, you will agree with me there is something called the marketing mix. Marketing mix element. Now, in marketing mix elements, we usually have the product, the 4 P's of marketing, the product, promotion, placement or distribution, and the price. Those are the 4 P's of marketing. The product, the price, placement or distribution, and promotion. Now, under promotion, which is one of the 4 P's of marketing, we have promotional mix elements. Now, one of the promotional mix element is advertising. The other one is direct marketing, direct selling or direct marketing. Another one is public relations. Another one is personal selling. And another one is, there are so many. And another one is what we call sales promotion. All these things, they fall under promotional mix elements. Now, in short, we are saying that marketing has placed public relations under promotional mix, one of the P's, one of the 4 P's of marketing. And they are saying PR should be one of the promotional elements. That's where marketing has placed PR. Now, when you look at PR, there are so many people and so many scholars who have come to say that PR is like the air that we breathe in, and we cannot decide to have it or not to have it. Some scholars have written books and they have said that public relations is a much bigger activity than marketing. In fact, marketing depends on PR. That is from the PR perspective. When you look somebody like Frank Jeffkins have said that public relation is like the air that we breathe in. You cannot decide to have it or not to have it. When you look at other scholars, they are saying that PR is like, it started very long time ago. It started when Jesus was washing his disciples' feet. That is where public relations started. Some other scholars are saying that public relations, it starts immediately you are born. It's like it started immediately you are born. That's where PR started. So in actual sense, we are actually seeing that PR is a much bigger activity as opposed to marketing. Now that is the controversy, or that is the contention that has been there between the two disciplines. PR they are saying this concerning marketing and concerning themselves, while marketing is saying this concerning PR and concerning marketing. And this has affected so many organizations. Like I went to one of the organization and it is called Kenya Revenue Authority. Kenya Revenue Authority is where I went through my attachment. When I finished my undergraduate, I went to Kenya Revenue Authority, and I went to a department known as MNC, Marketing and Communication. Under Marketing and Communication, we have what we call various departments. We have various departments. Now, under Marketing and Communication, department, that is where we have corporate affairs. You hear corporate affairs, that is PR. That's where we have corporate affairs office. That is where we have taxpayers service. Taxpayer service consists of customer service, it consists of switchboard, and it consists of what we call the switchboard and the other one I can't remember. Yeah, it consists of those things. Now, in actual sense, we are seeing PR being put under marketing. If you visit some organization, you'll find that public relations office and then marketing and other things, they come under what we call public relations. And that is that is what is happening in the whole in some organization and in some countries. You find that PR has been given simply, like you might also find that there is an advertising department, but PR has been put under advertising, which should not be the case. Public relations should actually be the big picture, because PR is all about creating mutual understanding. So marketing, they are saying that PR cannot survive without us. It cannot survive. We need PR to promote our products. That is why it has been put under promotional mix elements. While PR practitioners are saying, no, marketing cannot survive without us, because us, we are trying to establish mutual understanding. How will marketing establish mutual understanding without PR? So PR is there to create mutual understanding of between the publics and the organization. How will marketing achieve that? It cannot. So then after this lesson, you will have to do what? To sit down and ask yourself, between PR and marketing, which one is a bigger one? Or which one has more prominence than the other? Or which one can survive without the other? So after this lesson, you will be asking yourself and answering yourself those particular questions. So the subtopics we are going to look at is debate issues between PR and marketing. We are going to look at increased importance of PR. We are going to look at marketing, PR, and corporate public relations, and the spheres of responsibility for marketing and PR. Also, we are going to look at marketing PR in the marketing mix. Already I've talked about it. I've also looked at debate issues between PR and marketing, and also using marketing PR. Yeah, there is something else called marketing PR or MPR. Now, after all these contentions that marketing is bigger than PR, PR is bigger than marketing, then they came together and said, let us have something called MPR, marketing public relations. They said now, wacha tukae pamoja, to join tukuwe na MPR, marketing public relations. So public relations and marketing. So the relationship between PR and marketing has always been somewhat ambiguous. Ambiguous means what? It has been confusing in a way, and controversial one. Yes, controversy. For marketers, the primary concern is that of maintaining and improving sales, because marketing is all about what? Improving and marketing sales. Actually, improving and maintaining sales. That is the work of marketing. Why do you market? Because you want to improve the sales. While PR, its main aim is not to improve the sales. PR is to create the mutual understanding. Let the people understand of our products and of our services. Let the people understand that this organization exists. It is to maintain relationship. Therefore, PR activity decides to maintain goodwill, which is valued only insofar as they contribute to achieving these objectives. Maintain a goodwill. Goodwill is a good name. PR its aim is to maintain goodwill. Ensure that there is a good name for that organization. Marketing does not do that. Marketing does not do that. Marketing is a demand stimulating activity. So when you are marketing, you are stimulating demand of a certain product or service. That's what you are doing. While PR, its aim is to create goodwill, good image concerning the organization. So then, PR practitioner would argue that pricing, we've talked about pricing, which is one of the promotional mix, which is one of the marketing mix element. So few PR practitioner would argue that pricing or distribution is placement, is another marketing mix element. So pricing or distribution decision will be their responsibility. Similarly, any marketers would lay claims to responsibility for corporate ability, design, or internal complication. So from a marketing perspective, all such promotional activity is viewed as a form of marketing communication. See, those 4 pieces of marketing, they are seen as form of marketing communication as part of the marketing communication mix. Marketing communication mix is what we call the marketing mix elements. And the marketing mix elements are promotion, placement or distribution, we have price, we have the product. Those are there. And let's look at models of the relationship between marketing and PR. Let us look at models of the relationship between marketing and PR. Number one, there is what we call integrated model. Now, integrated model, the marketing PR are integrated, marketing and PR, they are integrated together. They are put to work together to achieve common goals. Just like the other day, just like some few minutes I told you that where I was attached, I told you the marketing and communication department, there is corporate affairs office. Now, corporate affairs office is a PR office. Therefore, they are working together. That is called the integrated model. So both the departments, they collaborate, they coordinate their efforts to ensure that there is what we call consistency in messaging, consistency in communication across the channel. This model is very common in large organizations where both marketing and PR departments have equal status. But there is none that is bigger than the other. There is none that is superior than the other. In an organization, PR department and marketing department has been given equal grounds. They are treated as equal departments. That is where integrated model works. And it works in very big corporate organizations, not small organizations. Then apart from that, is what we call complementary model. Now, complementary model, marketing and PR, they are working together to support each other's effort. For instance, marketing may use PR to create a buzz around a new product or to launch a new product, while PR may use marketing research to identify key influencers to target their message, to target with their messages. See, they are working together. As far as we are working together, me and marketing and PR, marketing is trying to do what? To use PR to create a buzz, to create maybe, for example, a billboard, to create maybe, for example, a message. Once we create a message of a new product, then PR on the same side, marketing on the same point, they are trying to do what? Conduct marketing research so that they can be able to know our products and our services are the target audiences, so that PR can do what? Can do what we call write messages and send them to the relevant group. Then there is also what we call independent model. And in independent model, PR operate independently, and marketing operate independently. Yani hawakutani. They are not, everybody is doing their own jobs. Marketing is doing its own job, PR is doing its own job. They have separate goals, have separate budgets, they have separate strategies. The goals, PR goals are totally different from marketing goals. The budget for marketing is totally different from PR budget. The strategies for marketing are totally different from strategies for PR. That's what we are saying. Now, this model is common in organizations where marketing and PR have different reporting structures. You find that marketing has got a different structure, reporting structure. PR has got a different reporting structure, whereby maybe the leaders are, for example, leader of marketing is, the leader of marketing is chief marketing officer, while the leader for public relations is what we call, maybe for example, public relations officer or PRO. So all the PRO and the CMO, they report to the CEO. That is independent model. They are working independently. They are all reporting to the chief executive officer. And these two departments have their leaders. Like marketing have the CMO, chief marketing officer, and PR has got what we call the PR, public relations officer. PR, public relations officer, and CMO is that is marketing officer or chief marketing officer, report to the CEO. There is also another one called competitive model. Competitive model. This is where they compete. In this model, marketing and PR are seen as competing with each other for resources. They are seen as competing with one another for attention. That's like people compete. That's like you can compete with your friend who has bought new shoes. Then you go and buy better one than him or her. Same case, it's competitive model for public relations where they are competing with one another. PR is competing with marketing for resources. You want more resources. They're competing for budget. This one comes with a budget of 1.5 billion. This one comes with a budget of 1.7 billion. They're also competing for attention. Which department is doing greater work? Which department has made profit? Which department can work without the other? See, you are competing. This one happens in organizations. Sio pale nyumbani. It's not even don't think about this that it only happens at home or even in school. You're competing with your friend. Even organizations and departments, they compete. The same case. That is why we are saying PR, sometimes they compete with marketing. Now, this model is very common in organizations where there is lack of communication and collaborations between departments. And there is a sense of rivalry. There is a sense of rivalry, kupigana na kujibizana between marketing and public relations. Then there is also what we call another model called hierarchical model. Hierarchical model. In this model, marketing is seen as being above PR. In a hierarchical model, marketing is seen as being above PR in the organizational hierarchy. So marketing sets the goals and strategies. The organization I told you I was attached. Marketing is the department, very big. And it is the one that sets the goals and what we call strategies. PR is expected to support those efforts. Expected to support efforts of marketing. Now, this model is common in organizations where marketing is seen as the primary driver of revenue. You see marketing, the primary driver. It's the one that is bringing revenue. It is the one that is making a lot of money. It is the one that if marketing is not there, that organization will not survive. That is when we have a hierarchical model where marketing is seen as the primary driver of revenue and growth. And PR is viewed as a supporting function. We have just employed PR to support marketing. That is called hierarchical model. There are 5 models to read on them and understand them. PR support for marketing activities. We are saying that PR operates primarily as a publicity function. Remember, publicity, we said publicity is letting known information, is letting information to be known to the public. That is publicity. So PR operates primarily as publicity function, helping to extend the reach of the marketing budget, complementing the use of advertising and other marketing communication techniques. So it comes in complement. The increasing cost of media space and airtime, increased fragmentation, media audiences, the intensification of competition for the attention of audiences have all contributed to an increasing realization that advertising alone can no longer be relied upon deliver the results that PR can. Sometimes you find that PR has actually been called support marketing because advertising cannot do it alone. It can't. You need to be public relations practitioner, actually even tell you the message that you're going to success. Public relations practitioner to even tell you how the message you're supposed to deliver and how you're going to deliver it. So as a result of these changes in consumer marketplace, many firms have been forced to examine the basis of many of their marketing strategies, in particular, traditional reliance in mass advertising. This has led to move toward more narrowly targeted and focused. Anyway, let's look at the other topic, where PR is most effective, where public relations is most effective. There are a number of situations where PR is most effective. One of it is with revolutionary breakthrough type product, those that make news. But two, where a company is small, there is little money available for advertising. So where we have the company is very little, so advertising is very costly, very costly. Because advertising is very costly, sometimes if a company is very small and cannot be able to support its advertising activities, people use PR. Organizations use PR. If it grows to a point, until it grows to a point where it can support advertising activities. But two, where PR is most effective, where television advertising is unavailable for regulatory reasons, in case of alcoholic spirits. Actually, many media stations across the world, many, I'm not saying all, many, alcoholic advertising is banned, including Kenya. Kenya, you cannot advertise alcohol. In case where advertising is unavailable, PR comes in. How? Now, assume that Harambee Stars or a certain team, let's say, for example, a national team, needs support. So one of alcoholic company, say, for example, EABL, East African Breweries Limited, they decide to support Harambee Stars, the national team. See, they will come with a very big check, because that big check will be labeled EABL, East African Breweries, and it will be, no, the colors of East African Breweries will be on that particular big check. And maybe, for example, they will call for press briefing, then they will tell the public we're going to support Harambee Stars to go to maybe Egypt, and of course, they're advertising themselves indirectly. Are advertising themselves, but indirectly. Another way that television advertising Another way that PR can support alcoholic organization, which has, of course, it is banned in most countries in the world, alcoholic advertising. Now, another way that it can support, number one, apart from supporting the team, of course, butaita media wakuja wapige mapicha, support wale hiyo team. Huko nyuma yenu kutakuwa na nini? That big banner written EABL or something. That way you are advertising yourself, sponsoring, and that is PR. Another way you can do it, you know very well, those who watch football, there are those banners that demarcate the field from those the fans. Those banners that are there, some of them are LED screens. Some of them are just what we call iron sheets that have been properly done. No. Now, when the camera is zooming in the ball or the players in the field, it zooms in those adverts. It's another way that PR can use to do what? Promote an organization that sells alcohol. And that is where television advertising is banned for alcoholic products. So PR can use so many things to advertise alcohol. Advertise alcohol. For example, a marathon. We are going to support a marathon, and maybe, for example, we are Tusker from EABL. Of course, we'll have what we call banners everywhere. We'll have what we call such kind of things. So another thing, another place where PR is most effective is where the environment is hostile towards the product or the company. So there are some places you cannot sell the products. It will be very bad for you to go and advertise, sell products like pork products in a place where the residents there are Muslim. You will not manage. You cannot manage. So where the environment is hostile towards products of the company, it has to be turned around. PR tends to be more effective in advertising, generating news, excitement about the existing product. Number two, a company is having difficulties in distributing the product. You can use PR. When advertising is well liked, but it is failing, build brand recognition. And when product is relatively complex, and it takes time to explain. The others, So PR can also be involved in, we're going to read about these books, writing, those things. For example, if an organization is coming up with new book, there are some organizations that are very serious. They have their own magazines. They have got their own magazines. They have got their own book annuals. Public relations is used in that area. Fashion, public relations is also used in fashion. For example, those people who are wearing clothes that have been branded, like Louis Vuitton. The other one, it is fashion. Na Louis Vuitton na gani ingine hatujui. Those ones. There is also the heel figure or something. Those ones. Is also fruit of the loom. Such kind of things. Fashion industry is notorious. They are notoriously fickle and ephemeral business in which today's highly fashion design may be discarded almost overnight. The haute culture of the business publicity and favorable comment. In other words, you find that fashion, public relations supports fashion a lot. And through the fashion, is a message that is passed across. Those who are wearing Manchester United shirt, Those who are wearing what we call Chelsea t-shirts, what comes with it? You find that Chelsea's t-shirt has got a word Samsung on it. You find a Manchester United t-shirt, they have got Team Viewer, something like that. You find Arsenal have got something like Fly Emirates or something. Every organization you find that a supporter of that. So sometimes public relations can be used in fashions, in clothing, in sending a message through clothes. Food also is another thing. Generating food publicity is another area in which public relations have always played an important role. Production of enticing recipes and the generations of products, editorial in food magazine, and in the cookery columns of the national press have long been staple approaches in promoting new and existing food products. You have seen this. Like, look at the way Pizza Inn advertises themselves. Look at the way this one called what? Look at the way Pizza Inn, we have Pizza Inn. We have the other one is called what? The other one that is very common. Those things, find them advertising. Foods are very, the way pizzas have been advertised. The images make you even salivate those images. And maybe the pizza is tasting very badly. Akina chicken tikka, akina peri peri, akina beef, something, those things, beef or something like that. Even in motor cars, that has been seen, especially in safari rallies, KCB, you have seen how it is done. Most manufacturers engage in extensive advertising campaigns to support their launch of new models, like the way an advertising was done on CFAO. CFAO now is a combination of two companies, Mercedes-Benz and Toyota. That's how they combined, they merged, and they became CFAO. The way they advertise themselves, you see some kind of us coming together and they form the word CFAO. So that is public relations. Now, while most manufacturers engage in extensive advertising campaigns to support their launch of new models, they have recognized the importance of gaining favorable third-party endorsement for their products from the motoring correspondents working for the national and specialist motorist press, as well as for the increasing number of motoring programs. If you visit YouTube right now, you want to look at a Ferrari new model, look at the song that is singing there. He advertised the vehicle very well. That's how it is. And that is public relations. So let's look at public relations techniques that can be used to support marketing. Number one, what we call new product launches. So PR techniques, one of the PR techniques that can be used to support marketing is new product launches. When there is a new product that you want to launch, you have a new product as an organization, you want to launch it to the public, you can use PR. Number two, when you want to pass across market education. There are some, what we call some products that you are selling, for example, fertilizers, or maybe, for example, GMO products. Like some of us, we usually visit what we call ASK show, Nairobi. Now, when you visit ASK show, Nairobi, they do what we call market education a lot. Every tent una visit, they tell you, kama ni mkulima wa ng'ombe, if you are a farmer and you want to farm cattle, you'll find that they have feeds. They tell you, they educate you. They tell you when a calf is maybe, for example, 2 months old, it is what we feed the calf. And when it moves from this is what we feed. We change the feed to this, to this. They educate you. So most of them is what we call, you find them in exhibitions. For example, in ASK shows. And in ASK show, they may also give you educational materials. They may give you pamphlets, some kind of leaflets, may give you those booklets to support you, to make you understand how you can take care of animals, maybe how you can take care of your garden. That is PR. They also give you sponsored books. Sometimes they sell them at subsidized prices. Sometimes they give you for free. If you visit career fairs, where there are so many what we call, many universities have come together to showcase what they give, what the kind of services that they provide. We'll find that there is also what we call gifts, giving you a cup, giving you biro pens, they are giving you what we call, sometimes they give you what we call sweets, biscuits, to make you happy, And that is PR, by the way. It is PR. And features techniques, that one you're going to read about it. Is also used in exhibitions. I've given a very good example of ASK shows, whereby you find stands. You find this stand is for example, universities. This one is another stand for animal, maybe rabbit rearing. That stand is for maybe chicken rearing. There are so many stands when you visit ASK show, Agricultural Society of Kenya shows. And it's also what we call press room kits. Exhibition newspapers, they will give you newspapers, give you what we call pamphlets and so on and so forth. I'm not going to go through all of those. Public relations is also used in creating events. If an organization has got an event, it involves public relations. PR and the practitioners are the ones that are involved in making sure that the event takes place. They plan for the event, they give time, they invite guests, they design what we call pitches, because when you have an event, because that event will have guests. When these guests come, they come with their own speeches. So the public practitioner is the one that puts down the speech in the right way, so that when they stand up there to speak, they are reading the speech that a public relations practitioner has read. So created events also ensure that there is good customer relations. Doing what? By ensuring that they sponsor seminars. They are always there in conferences. They provide newsletters. They have information about the organization. Use groups, example, get group, hospitality events, and so on and so forth. Then there is marketing as an integrated marketing communication. I think we've talked about marketing public relations. After all those controversy between who is bigger than who, then PR and marketing, according to this guy called Who. There is a book that is in the library. It has been written by Philip J. Kitchen. It doesn't look enticing to read. It looks like a history book, something. If you can go to the library and get Philip J. Kitchen, there is a topic he has talked about on marketing, public relations. He has argued so much about the relationship between public relations and marketing, the controversial issues that arose between the two, and how they see themselves. That is Philip J. Kitchen. Enda hapo utapewa hiyo kitabu, given that you will be able to see now they came and agreed we are going to have marketing public relations. Don't go for Philip Hensloy, because there is a book that has been written by Philip Hensloy, not that one. Philip Hensloy is Institute of something public relations. Now Philip J. Kitchen is a brown. Go there, you'll find it in the library and read on only marketing public relations. So having said that, I think I've come to the end of today's lesson, unless there is a question. Is there any question? Any question?